and I have to name that category. I'm naming it as training. Training category. I'll say okay, and I'm giving the rights here. See, right. See, right. You have to actually this does not take the name. Let me give the name properly. Training category, and I'll say update. Okay, now it is giving me, and I'll see the right, and here I'll say add remove training group. Training group, I'm adding the training group, and here I'm giving no access to everyone, and here I'm selecting advanced. See now what happened. See, in advanced you can say whatever rights you want to give, you can give. See, add objects. Okay, I want to give add objects, I want to give edit objects, modify objects, but I don't want to give delete objects. And I can give copy, securely modify, view objects, modify, delete user objects, that's fine, everything. And I'll say okay. Now you guys log in and see categories, you will be able to see the categories. See now I'm going to categories, corporate categories, 3, training category, because test 1 is a member of training 4, training group, so that's why he is able to see. Okay?
Do we have to log on from test 1 or from our...
You are, because you are also a member of training group. So I'm giving the group rights. Now, inboxes. See, inboxes you can give the rights for each particular inbox document. Now see, if I go here and if I want to see some reports like, let me do like this, okay, administrator. I'm logging in as administrator. Okay, just tell me whoever has a document in their inbox. Does anyone have the document in their inbox?
Yes, I do have.
Just tell me the name.
Shortcut to webby_breakmaster.
Okay, shortcut. This one, right? See, I am able to see all your documents.
Yes, 774.
Yeah. Now, when you say inboxes, you are able to run that document? What's the way? Shortcut to Webby Breakmaster. Are you able to click that?
No.
No, right? See, because I didn't give the right. So I'm going here. See, I'm checking the rights. And see here, I'm selecting everyone advanced. First, I will take like this. I will give everyone no access. And the administrator, since I'm giving for administrator, okay? And I'll say view granted, I'm giving everything granted for administrator. Okay, few are non-specified, see? Okay, granted, 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 granted. Okay, I gave the rights to administrator. Now I'll check the rights for administrator, whether I gave, to make sure whether I gave the right rights or wrong. Okay, administrator, show rights. See, he has all the rights, right?
Yes.
Now I'm going back and I'm refreshing it. And I'm logging off and I'll log in back as administrator. And I'm searching for shortcut, okay? See, still I'm unable to see. So there is one more thing I have to do. I'm going to CMCs and I'm going to search and see here I'm checking the rights and here I'm selecting advanced. View objects that the user owns. I'm giving these objects. I'm giving those rights. apply. Okay, and I'm going back. Okay, I have to do one more thing. Check user rights, users, administrator, show rights. Granted, okay. I'm going to applications, info view, rights, check user rights, users, administrator, show rights. Granted. He has all the granted, but still it is not showing. So I have to.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm going home and categories have created inboxes. Okay, universe connection. See, these are the universe connections where you can specify the rights. So let's say you have the e-fashion universe. Designer, once you're taking the e-fashion universe, you don't want to give them connection edit rights or something like that. So you can select here rights and see here advanced. See here you can select, you can change here. See, use connection for stored procedure, data access, edit objects as a use, copy objects. So you can specify the particular connection rights. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to universes. Now this is the universes. See here you can give the rights to universes again. See, I'm just checking advanced and see here you can specify whatever rights you want to give. Here you will have see new list of values, unlock universes, edit access, show table, print universe, new list of values, view objects, edit objects, delete objects, schedule documents, everything you can specify here for the universes, just for the universes, okay? And next comes the settings. See, if I go to settings, here it will give me like when it is built, when this environment is built, and what is the product version, and what is the data source name, and what is the database name, what is the database username, and is auditing the database there or not. See, it is giving me, right, the data source I use this BOE115, and database name is it will give some database name, whatever there in mind. And database username is root. And see, if I click metrics, it will show me how many users are currently logged in. See, there are 6 users logged in currently.
Okay.
Okay? And cluster. See, if I click cluster, see, I have 2 things there. If you let's say you have one cluster name is CMS1, another cluster name is CMS2. So you will see here cluster names, and usually the cluster name will be followed by @ See here you can be able to see the @. Alright? And forget about the limits. Limits is something like you have scheduled a document, right? Once you have scheduled a document, it has like more than 100, you forgot and you left it, and it is more than 100 times it is producing the instances. So you can delete it. Delete excess instances when there are more than whatever the number of objects you mentioned here. Alright?
Okay.
And enterprise application. See here, this is something. Now you guys are unable to log into CMC, right?
Yes.
So this is how we have to do. See, this is for individual applications. See, I'm taking CMC. Here, right? And see here, I'm giving no access. See, if I click this, everyone, see, explicitly denied. So that's why you guys are unable to log into CMC. Okay?
Okay.
And in the same way, designer. See, if you don't want someone to log into designer, you can specify the rights here. Same way for desk, in the same way for info view, in the same way for performance management. If you have the performance management, it will give the same way the rights, okay? Right, let's see the rights. If anyone have advanced, see, I have all the rights here. Okay? Okay, I'm going back. Okay. Now, licenses. See, this is the place where you can add licenses. And authentication. Usually there are four different types of authentications now in Vivo. Okay. One is LDAP, one is Windows Active Directory, Enterprise, and Windows NT. Now we are using Enterprise. So that means Vivo standard login. See here you can specify enforce mixed case passwords. That means it must contain at least 6 characters and it should have some mixed cases, something like that. And let's say, if I say must change password every 9 days, in most of and cannot reuse the most recent password. They cannot use the passwords whichever they used for the past 2 times, okay? And see, disable account after n attempts. If they do after 3 times, if you give wrong password, let's try this. I'm giving this, right? Disable account after 3 logons. Okay. Now do one thing, Vijay. Vijay?
Yes.
Okay, I'm making you as a presenter. Okay, just log into InfoView with wrong password. Just give us show screen. Click the show screen. Okay, log on to InfoView. Just log off. Just give wrong password, some password, whatever password you want. Yeah, just log on. Okay, one attempt. Next, one more time. Wrong password. Okay, one more time. Wrong password. See now, what is the error message he is seeing now?
The
User account has been disabled.
Disabled. See, I have given 3 times. So after 3 times, if you do unsuccessful attempts, it will get
Disabled.
disabled. Now, at the same time, I'm going back and I want to show you. Be on the same screen, Vijay.
Sure.
Let me make myself a presenter because I have to make you again presenter. Okay. Now see this. I'm going back. I'm going to users and I'm selecting Vijay. Where is Vijay? V Maldi. Okay. See. And see at the bottom, if I scroll to bottom, I will see it's disabled. See, account is disabled, right?
Yes.
I'm unchecking this. I'll say update and I'm going back to Vijay screen. Okay. Vijay, now use the correct password and see what happens. Show my screen. See, it's working, right?
Yes.
So that is how you have to enable or disable any of the accounts, okay? Okay. That is CMC. Now, these are the things you can put it for on your resume. See, on admin launch, you have all these things. See, I'm going to admin tool console. Click this. Go to InfoView. Sorry, go to admin launch. Go to admin launch. Click this administrator tool console. And try log in and let me know what it says.